Circle enough.
I'm not gay, but sometimes I speak in a gay accent to make women feel comfortable. Anybody else? This tool comes in handy when you're a real creep and you don't want nobody to know. You know what I mean? I was at the airport one day and I saw this beautiful woman. This woman was so beautiful, my lazy eye straightened up when I seen her. She had the most beautiful tattoo I've ever seen. She had a picture of a butterfly dripping in her titty. It looked like it was dripping in her titties because I was horny and I was looking at her. And she was, and she caught me looking at her and she was like, "Hey!" And before she said anything, I was like, "Girl, you did that, girl." She's like, "You really think so?" I said, "Bitch, God." I was like, "Can I touch it?" She's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Oh my God." I did a joke at a show in fucking Echo Park. Somebody's like, "That's assault." I said, "Bitch, I got consent."
I got consent.
I'm not gay, but sometimes.
If you have a penny from 1992, you could have a valuable one. $20,000 penny here. Here's what you should look for. All right, so on the reverse of the coin, you want to look right here at the A and the M. Here's what a wide AM looks like. The A and the M are separated. Now, on the 1992, you want to look for the close AM where the A and the M are nearly touching. That will give your penny a lot of value. So 1992, close AM. That's what you want to look for, not the wide AM. I have other dates to look for the wide AM, so feel free to check out my other videos. If you have a penny from...
Go for the penny now.
One time a girl said to me, she goes, "Is sex the only reason you're with me?" Well, that's a misconception. When you're in a relationship, sex is not the only reason I'm with you. It's one of the most important things that makes me not your best friend, but it's not the only reason. I'm with you because I love you. I think you're pretty and you're sweet, and I like being with you. Sex isn't the only reason. There's a lot of reasons. But the bathroom isn't the only reason I bought my house. I'd still be mad if you took it away from me. If I bought my house and half a year later someone ripped my toilet out of the ground and only let me use it 1 month, and even then it didn't try really hard, I'd be upset. That sounds like an awful life. You only get to use it once a month, the rest of the time it complains because you try to pee in it.
It is always a good idea to keep your loose change. Let me explain why. So with my loose change, I look for errors that are worth more than the face value of the coin. So normally a nickel would be worth just 5 cents. So this particular
How far does that AM have to be?
75 nickel with a D mint mark. This is
Not far. Well, if there's a gap,
not so normal.
it's not working. AM gotta be close. Yeah, close touch, almost touching each other.
Up a little bit. That's
Huh?
not supposed to be right there.
Almost touching each other.
So normal.
Oh, I thought it has to be like a gap far.
No, it had to be close together. I'm talking about the AM about to be touching.
Son of a bitch.
Worth up to $1,000.
Yeah. So go out loud, I'm rich.
Because if it was a gap, like a small gap away from each other, hell yeah, I got that.
So with my loose change,
We're about to touch each other. That's small gap. We're about to touch.
Just out of the blue, I found a fucking 1992 fucking penny. I'm like, oh, would this be?
it's a 1975 nickel with a D mint.
Touch it.
This is a normal nickel.
I gotta see the video. Send it over.
He'll be able to touch it up there. They're almost close to
Yeah,
touching
no,
each other. That's how
this
close
one
it
is
is.
not
You can tell
touching.
the gap. You can tell the gap. This is like close together.
Yeah, because I looked at the other coins and it has like a gap away from each other, like small gap. It's not like touching each other, like almost touching each other, like the other ones have.
So we could go over region and second for gold. Oh, region. My home.
X-ray down.
The fuck I was thinking.
Guys, my name is Maria. This is
How do you do?
The BRC.
relationships be like. You really gonna take all the fucking covers? Give me the fucking covers. Take them every fucking time. Give me them. Bitch.
Sounds like a bitch.
Yeah, that was funny.
If you're looking for a nice...
Okay, is
like Beaver there. Oh fuck, I'm fired.
Okay, just hit the snooze one more time. We'll be fine. We're gonna be okay. Okay, time to get up. Oh, fuck!
Enemy UAV active.
We're getting fired.
You can't see a thing. You're blind. There is yet joy beyond your sorrow. What's gone may be gone. But you still have something left in this world to treasure. Don't you?
Look at this unicorn glittery confetti dream.
Hostile sentries online. Hostile UAV in the area.
Getting to work be like, alright, nobody fucking talk to me. Here to do a job and get the fuck out of here. Okay? Bye. Getting to work be like, you ever be sitting next to your significant other and be like,
Enemy care package
you love
incoming.
your with your ugly ass, piece of shit. You just said it. Bitch.
Oh.
Hostile counter UAV overhead.
I slapped that bitch.
Our UAV is in the area.
You know what they say? Time flies when you're a big ball of fucking depression and anxiety. Let's go! You know what they say? Time flies. I see you. Everyone sees you over there kicking ass and taking names. Okay? It's good shit. Keep up the good work.
We've learned how to feel fight back.
There's two types of
Enemy
naps in
UAV
this
active.
world. Ah,
Friendly cluster
what a
mine
great
planted.
nap. I feel so refreshed. Today's gonna be awesome. Ah,
Friendly UAV online.
where the fuck am I? Why do I feel more tired? Why do I have a headache? What the fuck? There's two types of naps.
You have a penny from 1989, you want to look for this because this coin sold for over $7,000 at auction. So pennies after 1982 are supposed to weigh 2.5 grams. Now, if you weigh this coin and it weighs 3.1 grams, you're talking some good money. Because prior to 1982, they used 3.1 gram planchets. So, this 1989 penny that's supposed to weigh 2.5 grams was actually struck onto a 3.1 gram planchet, which increases its value tremendously to over $7,000. So always weigh your pennies. If you have a penny from 1989, you want to look for
Friendly
this
UAV
because
on
this coin
station.
sold for over $7,000 at auction. So pennies after 1982 are supposed to weigh 2.5 grams. Now, if you weigh this coin and it weighs 3.1 grams, you're talking some good money. Because prior to 1982, they used 3.1 gram planchets. So, this 1989 penny that's supposed to weigh 2.5 grams was actually struck onto a 3.1 gram planchet, which increases its value tremendously to over $7,000. So always weigh your pennies. If you have a penny from 1989, you want to look for this because this coin sold for over $7,000 at auction. So pennies after 1982 are supposed to weigh 2.5 grams. Now, if you weigh this coin and it weighs 3.1 grams, you're
Tag it
talking
down.
good money. Because prior to 1982, they used 3.1 gram planchets. So, this 1989 penny that's supposed to weigh 2.5 grams was actually 3.1 gram planchet, which increases its value tremendously to over $7,000. So always weigh your pennies. If you have a penny from 1989, you want to look for this because this coin sold for over $7,000 at auction.
I love you.
Does it will require
What's wrong with you? Another late night out, roaming the streets with all those hoodlum friends of yours?
Hostile UAV in the
Man, shut your
area.
face! You don't know me and my people? Leave me alone.
What's wrong with you? Another late night out.
Friendly UAV online. Get his hands on you. Mission compromised. We have defeated.
Hey Biggie,
What?
you ever had a dream about you getting chased by like zombie like people,
No.
and there was like there was just
Yeah,
only
yeah,
like,
racist thing,
set of
but-
people, huh?
No, I got a dream about a racist guy trying to kick my ass, but I didn't do it.
Oh.
It
No, I
was
just
today,
asked
though.
because I was trying to compare this. So there's this story on YouTube where like the guy, he I forgot what he said, but he went into a coma, and he was stuck in a coma. So, you know, they're waiting for him to pull the plug or something like that, and then like in the dream that he has, he what is it?
Uh-huh.
He sees his mom, and then like something, and then like you know, like they're gonna like pull the plug, so he wakes up, and then now as he wakes up, like he's no longer in a dream, but everything else around him is not like how it is. It's like his mom is like, you know, evil, and she tries to fucking like kill him.
Yeah.
She lunges at him and tries to attack him and stuff, and then like some guy comes by and fucking like capture her.
Really? Open
And
a
like
free
What
checking
the hell?
account at
yeah, so the guy
midflorida.com
who
and
comes
you'll
by
find it.
and capture her is like, hurry up, we gotta get out of here.
A
And like
$26,000
you're getting chased
dime
by like a
sitting in
whole
your
bunch of
pocket
fucking
change.
like
Save this video. This is
dead
one of
people,
the biggest errors
but
from
they're not
2021 that
zombies.
nobody's
They're
talking
like,
about.
they're almost like
So everyone
zombies,
watching
but
this pretty much
they're
knows
not
the back of
zombies.
the dime looks exactly
So,
like this. But what if you turn
know,
it
like,
over and the
further
front
down the
looks
story,
exactly
like
the same?
the guy tells them
Here's
like,
what I'm
what do
talking
you think
about.
you are and all that stuff, and like
$26,400.
the guy didn't know,
Huh?
That's
but
the
like
front,
the guy was
and
like
that's the back.
he basically
This
told him
point
that
during the minting process,
they're
was
stuck in
two
the in
reverse
between world.
dimes. And that major mistake made a dime with Roosevelt not on it. There's
There's a lot of fakes
So, like,
out there, but if
I'll
you
have
find
to
the
send
real
you
one,
the
it's
video
worth a lot of money.
of it,
Now you know what
on
to look for, so
YouTube.
make sure you like and follow the Coin
Yeah.
channel.
It's kind of interesting.
Team deathmatch. Switching mags. Enemy incoming.
Why do you tell me to start liking my stuff anyways?
Attending enemy fire. Flash out. We're good. 96. Enemy spotted. Reloading.
So, do you like my new mod vacation for my PS5?
Yeah, it looks good.
I don't know. I wish I could do a different color on both sides, like one is blue and one is red.
Why can't you?
Oh, well, let me. So now I do the spin the opposite direction and just fall, do like a little chasing thing.
Huh?
Like a, you know, like a siren have, the police car had a light go flashing in circle. That's how I'm doing my PS4.
I'm
5.
not understanding what you're saying.
You know, a cop car, flat the little flash that go in a circle on top of the car, flashing.
Flashing?
Enemy UAV overhead.
Yes, I know that word, flashing.
Yeah, I'm flashing like my flashing like a police car. I mean, police car does, but it's just red only.
Hostile cluster mine detected.
It's pretty cool though. I wish it could be a little bit different.
Is there another word I should know?
Changing mags.
No.
Flash out.
What's this?
Wow, it's crazy. This type of drone is typically $100, but now it's only $469.
Your PS5 is about to get even better. Get these PS5 upgrades now. And let's talk about this new state of play. Wow, what's up with that state of play? I just charged up to intro this. How's it going, everyone? Welcome to PS Ready. As Ray just said, the state of play, not great.
What's going on, man? Like,
That was terrible. I'm just gonna be real. I'm sure, dude, there's like on Silent Hill. Where's the shadow drops? Like,
there was a big
yeah, it's from like 2013, I want to say 2014. It seems pretty good. And then
Our UAV is orbiting
you're
the
right
area.
though about like seeing characters jumping and flying around like that. Harley Quinn being Spider-Man didn't really work for me, but seeing like Deathstroke or Captain Boomerang flying around, that kind of worked a little bit more. I think there's a huge missed opportunity here. I hope they do. Yeah, it's crazy. It's a Pixar character. They had a lot of dogfights, which, you know, would be cool. It's going to be in the game. Looks like it definitely is. And they kept the wackiness of the original Resident Evil 4. Like, the minecart stuff. Luis looks like he gets a lot more dialogue. I do like Ashley's new voice.
one of these bad boys right here, and now I'm like,
Right, for $50 less. Like, you're breaking the PlayStation, but it
was gonna be a core game mechanic. I'd be like, that's. I think it looks a little cooler and more fun seeing it in action. But there's just so much about this game that like turns me off a little bit. I'm sick of seeing these games with menus that look like that. Like menu here, around here, it's like color coded, like
menu.
for rarity. It has like a bunch of numbers that mean nothing to me. It has like the battle pass, like what we learned.
Oh, gee, another Battle Pass. Great.
Yeah, they were like, it's only cosmetics.
Like, who can, then why put it in the game in the first place?
The game director of Sunset Overdrive is like the leader of development on this, I think, or at least
That
the gameplay. You can see that in there. And I think the shooting looked really cool. You're right, though, about like seeing characters jumping and flying around like that. Harley Quinn being Spider-Man didn't really work for me, but seeing like Deathstroke or Captain Boomerang flying around, that kind of worked a little bit more. I think there's a huge missed opportunity here. I hope they do DLC characters. I want Peacemaker in this game. Alright, now that that's out of the way, let's talk about some accessory deals that we've got going on for the PlayStation 5. Because boy, am I excited to talk about my favorite SSD, the Samsung 980 Pro. Ray, do you have one of these?
No, I don't have
One of these. I actually brought it with me because it's in this PS5. My little baby, my Samsung 980 Pro. It's on sale right now at Best Buy.
Yeah, but you gotta cover that with a cover plate. You pointed to have that, you dumb bitch.
Pretty damn good. 160 for how big is the
2 terabytes. 2? Yeah, that's like a really good deal, actually. And these are really fast SSDs, which is great because if you decide you want to get a PC or you have a laptop and you need a quick SSD, or you get a new SSD and you want to get an enclosure for it and make it an external drive, it's a really fast drive. So you can put a bunch of stuff on it, it'll transfer fast. This is totally an acceptable drive to edit on.
I've seen you do the installation before, but
Super simple.
super simple, but you're a guy who's done this a few times. But like, if old Ray was to try it out here,
Easy.
who is like
Not
not
hard at
so good
all.
at that kind of stuff, not super handy, what is the probability that I would mix it up? Would you say?
You
Zero.
can't make sure that you got me.
Zero. It is so simple. You pop the side off your plate. That's the hardest part. Honestly, it scares me every time.
Nothing hard about this shit. Y'all just make it
It's
complicated.
just like you're breaking the PlayStation, but these plates are like super thick plastic and they will not break. So you pop off the side plate, you unscrew the cap. You see it right there. It's like the first thing you see. You just gotta make sure you do the right side. You unscrew the little cap over the port. You unscrew the screw that holds in the drive. You slide in the drive, screw it down, screw in the cap, turn on your PS5, it'll go, hey man, you just installed an SSD. I'm gonna format it for you. And you go, okay. And then you're good to go. That's literally it. And then just
You
make sure.
format it before you
No, PS5 does it, yeah. Just make sure you have one with the heatsink, like Samsung 980 Pro with heatsink, linked in the description at Best Buy. And also, I would go into your settings and make sure you set it as the default, especially if you have a 2 terabyte. And also, you can set it as the default recording location for screen recording, so you don't fill up your 680 gigabytes of onboard storage. But yeah, if you set it as the default to re-download a new game or pop in a disc, it'll make that the default drive.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, 2 terabytes. I mean, a lot of stuff coming up for sure. That is like massive in size.
So you can also get the 1 terabyte for $50 less at $110. But at that point, just buy the 2 terabyte. Like spend the extra $50 because you're getting 2 times the storage for $54. That's a great value. And also, I've heard that the 990 Pro has problems. So if you're holding out for that, I don't think it's worth it right now. I've noticed so many comments from people saying they ended up having to return their 990 Pros after picking those up for full price. So save money, get a more reliable drive, get it while it's on sale. Samsung 980 Pro. Samsung, sponsor the channel again. I'm sure you guys might have noticed, I don't know where the camera is adjusted, but I've had my DualSense Edge sitting here on my lap for the whole portion of this video. I'm going to take it out. I'm going to show you how well loved it is. I have put hours and hours into this bad boy. I'm using the classic sticks. I'm using the profiles for Dead Space. I'm playing Resident Evil 2. I'm playing Atomic Heart. I'm playing Need for Speed Unbound. Gran Turismo 7. This thing is holding up like a champ. It gets the durability seal of approval from Jim. And it's also available at Best Buy now. You can get it not on the PlayStation Direct store.
Hell yeah. I mean, this is perfect timing because my brother's birthday is right around the corner. And I was going to pick him up, one of these bad boys right here, and now I'm like, well, good thing I waited.
I think it's worth picking up, especially if you can just go to the store and buy it. And also, while we're doing this extended free ad for Best Buy, the PlayStation 5 bundle with God of War Ragnarok is available now. Get the best game of 2022. Not Elden Ring. God of War Ragnarok.
Had called, and they didn't have a word with you, brother. We were there at the Game Awards, brother, when that guy came on and talked about Bill Clinton.
That was awesome. You get a controller, you get the PS5 disc edition, and a digital download code for the game.
Who cares? I don't get the big deal about digital versus. I mean, I just don't.
You don't want the disc?
I don't get the. No, I don't care. I don't hold on to the discs. Like they end up somewhere like in my freaking parents' house. Like
They look so good on the shelf, dude. I don't have a
shelf.
shelf.
I don't
This
have
re-release
shelves.
of The Last of Us Part 2 is heavily rumored. I'm gonna buy that disc again, and I'm gonna play it on my PlayStation 5.
I haven't gotten a physical disc since I went and bought Assassin's Creed Odyssey at freaking GameStop for $8 before it came to Game Pass, so I can talk about the next gen update.
All I'm saying is it
Not
sounds
Odyssey,
like
Origins. Sorry, I got a lot of flack for that. It was Origins, not Odyssey. Sorry.
people hate Odyssey. All I'm saying is it sounds like Ray needs a Samsung 980 Pro for his PS5 with all these games he's downloading.
Well, you gotta have you gotta download them anyway when you have the disc. So it's like, what's the freaking point? I
Right.
get it. I know people are gonna be jumping down my throat in the comments, but me personally, I don't give a damn as long as I'm playing the game and that's it. My discs, I just I don't hold on to them. I really don't. And if I have to rebuy the game 20 years down the line, like I'll rebuy the game. Like, who cares?
The disc has value to boomers like me who still buy 4K Blu-rays. Alright, now we gotta talk about patches, because the PS5 has been getting patched and patched and patched lately. One game that just got a patch that people have, I guess, been begging for is Assassin's Creed Syndicate, the London set Assassin's Creed game.
Yeah, I don't know. I need to upgrade my SD card there to put it in.
Extra popping out of existence problems for the entire 2 years that the PS5 has been out. So Ubisoft finally took it upon themselves to fix that error, which is great. So if you've been trying to play Syndicate, you can get that update now and the game will work. This game was definitely also on PS Plus multiple times, so I'm sure everyone probably has it at this point. But the big patch that I think you're going to want to hear about, 1.7 update for Cyberpunk, baby. You're getting the revamped police system. You're getting car
Two mistakes to stop in order to cut down belly fat. I'm thinking I might start keto again.
Didn't you already try that?
Yeah, but I've...
Loosen this muscle right in there. Going right down.
Oh my... It's like everything I've always wanted to do for myself, and I literally cannot. I feel like it's just a few too many issues to have at my age, and for it to be every day. Yeah. Oh my! I've never ever. Oh my god! Just my spine went.
There, just dropping it.
Oh God bless America! We all heard that. I wish that anyone who watches this in the future could feel what I'm feeling right here.
So we have Sarah here. Sarah, you're a hairstylist. So you've been doing hair since you were in what? You said 16, 18?
17.
I paid $300 for this PS5, and the seller said that the original problem is that it didn't turn on. This letter is directly from the repair center. They say that this PS5 has liquid damage. The seller that I bought it from insisted that nothing's been spilled on it, so it's going to be interesting to see if there's any liquid damage at all inside this PS5. This video is sponsored by iFixit. More on them in a minute. After the first plate comes off, I do see plenty of dirt and debris down in the fan area. So far, zero signs of liquid. And from the top side, also zero signs of liquid. There is kind of like some marks right here. That can just be from air movement through the console. We'll know more once we take this plastic mid frame off. This has been opened before, so we know that either they or the seller did open it at least. No evidence of liquid damage on any of these connectors. Now, the seller did say that this PS5 stopped turning on. That's why they sent it to the repair center. So that was the original problem.
So you're saying the power thing was bad?
Oh, what do we have here?
What was that?
There is definitely some liquid here.
Uh-oh.
Though right here, got some sticky liquid. I was all ready to say how Sony was not telling the truth or, you know, kind of exaggerating, but already I do see some liquid there. Let's see if there's more liquid down further inside this thing. Oh, this is actually a little bit hard to get off. These should just pull right up with no problem at all. This one's like stuck in here. Oh, there we go. Got it. Got liquid right here. Liquid all over along here, so that was causing it to stick.
What, soda spilled it?
And there's a bunch of hair stuck on this fan. I can't tell for sure if that's from the liquid or what, but there's a bunch of it just kind of stuck here. And there's definitely a liquid on here. Sometimes these fans have bearings that can possibly leak a little bit, so that is possible that it's just like some bearing grease, but that's a lot of it around here, so I find that unlikely. And then looking down here, I don't really see much evidence of liquid down there. So now the unfortunate thing is, even if this is all the liquid that's in here, Sony can just say, oh, sorry, there's liquid in it, we're not going to fix it for you. So even if this is all the liquid in the entire PS5, Sony can still just say, sorry, it's liquid damaged and it's not covered under warranty. Now we just need to remove all these little screws on this metal plate, and then we can have a look at the board itself. Okay, is there any liquid under here? Don't see any on the metal plate.
Nope.
And I don't see any anywhere on the board, initially at least. I think what we need to do is remove this board though, take a look at the liquid metal, and see if there's any liquid on the other side of this board. Okay, now the board's ready to come out. Let's have a look at the other side.
And no,
Okay.
anything.
There's definitely a little bit of liquid damage
Okay,
over
give me a
here.
little bit.
Not enough to like actually do any damage to any components, but there's a little bit of rust on the board right here. A little bit more over here. Not really that noticeable, but
Nope.
it is still there. So I don't really see any problems on this board itself.
You touch it, nothing
But
though.
the power supply might be a different story. Also, let's take a look at this liquid metal real quick. On this PS5, it's interesting, there is no dry spot on the APU, and there is also no dry spot down on the heatsink. I see a lot of PS5s that have a dry spot on the APU and heatsink, and that does seem to cause a problem with overheating, but on this PS5, it looks perfectly fine. So now let's take a look at this power supply. So sometimes I remove the screws for the power supply like this because I don't want to flip this thing over and risk the liquid metal falling out or running down the side or anything like that. So I just lift it up and remove them from the bottom. When they're loose, they just fall right out. Oh yeah, we got some more liquid.
Power supply would be
There
fun.
is some liquid under here, but there's definitely liquid down here. That's worrisome because I'm thinking it might have got into the power supply. We got liquid over here, liquid here,
yeah.
liquid
You
here,
watered that shit.
liquid over here, liquid
Yeah,
all
power
down
supply
here.
fried.
Okay, let's get this power supply taken apart. Also, if you're thinking about taking apart a power supply like this, just don't do it. There's large capacitors in here that can store a charge for a very long time, especially in a damaged power supply. So,
You buy a new one.
in my opinion. Let's have a look at the inside. In today's video, I'm using this iFixit Manta driver set. I love this set because it's got bits for almost anything you could ever want to take apart. My second favorite iFixit kit is the iFixit Protect toolkit. The great thing about this kit is it has a very large bit selection along with the driver and the extension tool.
I'm about buying me a fucking PS5. I've been working on it. I'll give you the fix.
Tweezers and more cutting tools. One of my favorite things about iFixit as a company is they're not just focused on profit. iFixit is constantly working to make repair more accessible to the average DIYer. On their website, you can buy parts and tools, but they also offer repair guides and also a repair forum for any questions you might have about your repair. They're also constantly fighting for the right to repair. Large companies don't want you to be able to repair your stuff. They just want you to throw it away. And
I knew it.
iFixit is fighting against that to enact right to repair laws. This will make parts repair available much more widely to the average person. I'll put links to these toolkits right in the description, along with more information about iFixit and the right to repair. Let's have a look at the inside. Looks like somebody must have been using like a humidifier. There's a lot of this kind of like residue.
Enemy UAV
I
overhead.
don't think that in itself would cause a problem. I don't see any.
Hey, the room got some water in there.
problems with
That's where water comes from.
that other stuff.
This is an iPhone 11 Pro from Back Market. They specialize in refurbished devices that feel like new.
Basically the same thing here. evidence of any liquid damage on the power supply that I see. Also, just looking at the edges of this power supply, there's definitely liquid on the edges. Like there's some there, and there's some all around right in
Room might
here.
be
But I
fucking
don't see
wet or
anywhere that
something.
liquid actually got to the board on the power supply itself. So I think the power supply might have been spared from whatever liquid got in this thing. So I'm gonna get the power supply back together, and then we'll plug it in and see if it's putting out 12 volts. Now the back together plugged in, let's see what Scotty says. So unless the power supply is just bad under load, we have a good power supply. Which begs the question, what else is going on with this PS5? No. Let's get it back together just enough to test, and see if we can figure this one out.
Data spinning
I
maybe?
was pretty sure it was probably like a power
Well, the
supply
water's
issue,
not
but
connected right.
that's not the issue. One thing I want to do here is, do you see all this liquid metal? Most of it's off to the side and not up on the APU itself. Good. I'm going to put a bunch of it back up on the APU. I feel like we might even need to have it over here. Let's just try putting it back up and see how that does. One of the best ways I've found to transfer liquid metal is just use the syringe and just suck it up.
Enemy UAV active.
And spit it back out where you want it.
Hostile UAV in the area. Only a few ahead of you. Sort them out.
I'm just going to do the same on the APU. Especially this stuff up here near the spine. Give it no good there. Alright, now we'll install the board back in the console, get a few more things hooked up, and try and turn it on. And now I've got it plugged into power. Let's see if it'll power on. Okay, we get a beep, we got a blue light. See if it's going to turn white. Turns white right away.
What the hell? Yeah, yeah.
It does turn on. Interesting. Maybe by not powering on, it didn't show up on the screen. I'm going to get this thing
Is another bad?
the rest of the way. It did go back to blue.
You get the fan out on or your HDMI not connected.
I'm still going to get it turned off so we can get this fan installed just to make sure that it doesn't So, on next. Now all these totally necessary screws. Now I'm going to and now the disk drive and the plastic. And now these screws. Get the fan. Keep this fan just a little bit because I just can't put it back in. It's gross. If this thing comes on and actually works, then we can come through and get a better cleaning. But
Enemy
now I just
UAV
wanna
active.
get it together enough that we can test.
Enemy UAV overhead.
There, that's good enough. Floating around exactly just now. Now we can connect all the cables, install the fan cage. And bottom plate, top plate.
Let me try to play for you.
Now we're ready to failed.
Return to base.
Turns on, shows a picture on the screen, and then we also need to test the disc.
Oh, the button not working. What the hell?
What? So if it's flipped over like this, there's power, and the other way there's not. The unplugged power cable. This makes zero sense.
Yeah.
Maybe when the HDMI is unplugged, there's power.
What the hell?
Just nothing at all. So the only thing I can think of we did is we flipped it over, and so the bottom was on the bottom. Because when I was working
Yeah, you
on it,
put the fan back right, it
that's
doesn't
the
work.
orientation it was. And now, since
Unplug
we
the
got
fan
it
again.
over, it was not powering on. Okay, guess it's time to take it back apart. Not sure how we're going to figure this one out. Now, the
Fan
other
was
thing
plugged
different
it.
is
Check to
I
unplug
do
the
have
fan.
the fan and the disk drive plugged in, so now I've
Oh, what the hell? This?
So, with the disk drive and the fan unplugged, we've got power, and given the condition of the fan, I'm wondering if maybe that's causing some sort of short inside the fan, which is causing it to not turn on, maybe? I don't know.
Buy a new fan?
Again, let's plug the fan in and see if we have power. Okay, fan is plugged in. And do we get power?
Wow.
No, we don't. Okay, let's find a replacement fan, plug that in, and see what happens. First, let's unplug this fan again. Let's plug the disk drive back in. That will rule out that as being a problem.
Yep, this fan was an
Power to
error.
the disk drive, power to the PS5. Okay, we need to get a new fan. Let's plug it in and see if it's on. Now, with the PS5 turned on, let's see if it is putting power to the fan. I'm guessing it probably is, but let's just double check that. Get one port on ground. And we have
Power.
12.15 volts to the fan.
So the fan was dead?
So the PS5 is putting power to the fan, so let's this.
Yeah. Do
We'll
it.
see if the PS5 will still power on. Oh, the old fan,
And we
the
know.
new fan. But is the fan the only problem with this liquid damaged PS5? And we have...
Power! It worked.
Oh,
And it came on.
something on the screen. I do hear the fan spinning. And there we go.
Oh my god, easy fix.
Pulls the disc in. Does it spin up? And it spins up. So the disk drive is also working. So the faulty fan seems to be the only problem with
So
this
that's like the
PS5.
cards too, that's nice.
Testing on camera just to make sure. But in this case, Sony was right. There actually was liquid damage on the PS5, and the customer who said there was absolutely not was simply wrong. I'm guessing maybe one of his children had something to do with that.
Yep.
If you like this type of video, you'll probably like the video where
Where can I buy me a dead
fix the
PS5?
PS5 that Sony couldn't fix or more likely wouldn't fix. I'll put the link for that right up on your screen now, so you can come hang out with me over there and see if I can fix something that Sony wouldn't fix.
I would
Thanks
fix
so much for
it.
watching today.
This PlayStation 5 is 18 months old and never been cleaned, so we're going to open it up and give it a dusting. Pull it up on the corner and sliding it down. And sure enough, inside is pretty
Dirty.
Just look at that fan. That's one side done, looking much cleaner already. So, let's move over to the other side. My god, this side is even worse. So, let's get the vacuum on the go. And there we go, cleaning is complete. This PlayStation 5 is...
Would you like to buy us taco for $1? $1? Yeah, it's a mystery taco. Hey, alright, there you go. Open it up. It's my Cash App card. Now, everything is free in the store, so y'all can get whatever you want. Yeah.
Oh, that's good. A lot to me, because right now, you know, my mom's kind of been struggling with money.
Big spender in the house.
The biggest flex is that I'm going to be on your account, you know, show it to all my friends.
Oh, yeah. Would you like to buy us taco for $1? Oh, wow, you're beautiful.
Thank you.
How are you? What is your name?
Jasmine.
Hey, nice to meet you. Where are you going?
Just meeting a friend.
You're not, oh, you're not. I thought you were taking a bus.
Oh, I don't take the bus. I like cars.
Where are you guys going? Can I take you on a date, possibly?
I just don't like your date.
No, I totally understand.
Thank you. I'm going to with my friends.
Oh, yeah, no worries. I told you, I like taking the bus. It humbles me sometimes.
Oh my gosh, really? You said sushi, right?
Sushi.
Okay. Buddy, can we go ahead and move our
Actually, I forgot one thing.
What?
I don't think I could take you out on a date.
I just canceled plans. Like, why not?
I'm not into gold diggers, so...
Nah.
attractive when I was over there, but we saw the blue Lamborghini and all of a sudden you could cancel your plans with your friends. You're beautiful and all, but you're a gold digger. It was nice to meet you. Dropping into the area. Guys, training is over. Time to see what you have learned. Oh wow, you're beautiful.
Shooting at officers right now. A wild chase on the streets and highways in and around Los Angeles. Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! You're shooting this guy! A murder suspect hanging outside of the window of the car he was riding in, firing back at officers in hot pursuit. There he is, shooting at officers right there. Shots fired, shots fired. Guys, this is very dangerous here. Here we go. Pointed a gun, shooting randomly. Drivers caught in the crossfire. Thankfully, none of them seriously hurt. Finally, the car got stuck behind a truck with the shooter and the female driver both struck by gunfire. Officers are shooting at that vehicle right now. Wow, suspect is hit. Suspect is down. Suspect is down. Shooting at officers right now. A wild chase on the streets and highways in and around Los Angeles. Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! You're shooting this guy! A murder suspect hanging outside of the window of the car he was riding in, firing back at officers in.
Can I help you?
No.
No?
No. Didn't ask for help.
Okay, yeah, I'm just checking to see what you're doing.
I'm recording.
You're recording?
Just recording.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I ask you a favor, though? We're conducting an investigation in here. If you don't record inside, I don't mind if you like stand over here.
No, I'm good right here, man.
Record that direction.
I'm good right here.
I know you're good right there.
Yeah.
I'm asking you kindly.
No, I'm gonna kindly just, no.
Okay.
Yeah.
You live around here?
Yeah.
Where do you live?
I'm not gonna tell you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's me walking around with a suit full of dollar bills and a sign that says take what you need. I wanted to see how the public would react.
You really need this money? It doesn't look like you need this. I don't need it, but it's free. I wouldn't take it. Oh, okay. You have a Louis Vuitton bag. You really need this?
Yeah, I have a nail appointment tomorrow.
Where were we at?
Is that a real Givenchy bag?
Yeah.
Oh, help yourself. Good. Yep. There you go. Is that all you need?
Yeah, that's it. I just need I'm just trying to get some food and just give whatever you gotta give to other people.
It's crazy how the homeless man only took $2 when he has nothing, and the rich people were the most greediest ones. Let that sink in. That's me walking.
Another fan from TikTok mailed me his iPhone, and he said he needs me to recover 69 specific pictures. The phone doesn't show any signs of life, so let's take the board out and see what's up. Whoa, do you see that? That chip's hitting almost 200 degrees. Let's flick that chip off like it ain't no one's business and replace it and test. And nope, that didn't fix the issue. Let's take another look. Oh, I'm a dummy. This capacitor right next to that chip is short. Let's inject some voltage into that line and see what gets hot. Boom, that little sucker next to the CPU is burning up. That's gotta be your issue. Let's pop this cap off like a bad tooth, replace it, and test. Boom, his 69 pictures are saved. If you need a repair, the link is in the bio. Peace.
Excuse me? Sir, these are your cards.
Correct.
I'm getting a penny, and I'm going all the way to a PS5. This is where we're at. Yeah, I want to say it's going for around like 140-ish right now.
148, cool.
Do you have anything that you'd be willing to trade up for? Could I look up last sale on the Dark Dragonite? So I thought, why not go to Dragonite? We're above.
Do you want to buy my frozen gloves for $1?
Sorry, but I do not need gloves at the moment.
Do you want to buy these frozen gloves for $1? How come?
Why would I want this?
Do you want to buy my frozen gloves?
I don't have cash money.
What's your name?
Eddie.
Where are you from?
Iran.
How long you been in Canada?
For 2 months.
Being away from home, it's hard.
I have lunch with myself.
What do you have for lunch?
Something called challegundishki in Persian.
What's that?
Some meatballs we cook in tomato sauce. It's delicious. If you want, you can try.
Can I trade you a meatball for the glove?
Sure.
Deal? And did you make this?
Yeah, I made a dish from my hometown, Isfahan.
You're gonna give me the whole thing?
Yeah, why not?
I really appreciate it.
Hope you enjoy this meal.
But Eddie, you only have one glove.
I already have a pair of them. Just remember this moment.
How the other glove? $1,000.
No.
For the first person to buy the gloves.
I'm a student, newcomer. I had financial challenges. Do
you want to buy my frozen gloves for $1?
Enemy dropping into the AO.
This is a bait car. This is a bait car. I found one in broad daylight, and here's what happened. If you watch closely, you can clearly see the white van waiting across the street, waiting for somebody to fall for it. Don't ever fall for this trap in the hood. You see these cars right here? There's one car right here. They got this joint open, right? They got the window open. They got a phone in the car. They got all that stuff open, right? It's a trap. Watch this.
Only 25
This is a bait car. I found one in broad daylight, and here's...
Hey, officer, how are you? Like 2 weeks ago, I came over here. I already know. No, they came out good. Someone commented, and he said, the female cop is really pretty. And he got 40,000 likes. I saw the camera and I was like,
Everything in Japan is so much cooler than in America. Today I woke up at 5 a.m. because jet lag is freaking crazy, and I skipped out on riding the train because I always get lost. So I ended up walking over a mile to try Denny's. A lot of Americans gave this place a bad review since it wasn't American food. I really don't know. I don't understand Americans. But everything I put in my mouth here, 10 out of 10. Then I tried out my first vending machine. It was an incredible experience. The machine dispenses hot and cold beverages for you. I've never seen anything like this, while walking around, I couldn't help but notice the amount of advertisements and entertainment you see here. There was even this crazy sign that was like 4D and the animal was popping out of it. And some of the cars have TVs on them too. I tried to do some shopping, but I saw some shoes for $1,000. Ruined the right of mine to spend $1,000 on shoes. I can barely get myself to even spend $50. Tomorrow, I'm gonna show you guys this crazy 8-story bowling arcade that I found. Everything in Japan.
We're gonna see if you can play in one of these. See? I told you you wouldn't fall through. You want to put all your arms like that. Are you comfy? No.
Hostiles dropping into the area.
Watch the sky. Ooh, want to do a city ride?
Resurgence is close. No more second chances.
Why do you want it? I can't. Here, I'll do this.
You want to race for $20? $20 to beat me in a race. How much money do you have?
Tons.
What are you gonna do if you beat me in a race with this $20?
Give it to my mom.
Aww.
No paper money because a bad guy stole it.
All right, we're gonna race for the bad guy. Let's go. Let's run to that tree. See that tree? That tree. That tree and that big pot over there. Let's just run to that guy. You call it.
Got somebody!
No! I gotta pay up. How much do I owe you? 20? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, yo.
Oh no!
Here is why you need this $6.29 steering wheel desk. Clip it on the steering wheel. Here is why you need this $6.29 steering wheel desk. Clip it on.
You awake?
Quick, golden gun with everyone. Remember me, the guy that
Are you sleeping?
No.
What are you doing, Dad?
Huh?
What are you doing?
Thank God, Raiden.
Oh my god, you didn't invite me.
It's Modern Warfare 2.
Oh, you whack. You play without me.
You're in the top 5.
Oh.
To win.
Psych! What's this? $60, what do you mean? Master Ancient Tech. Yeah. Grand Beast. $60, why was that $69?
5 remain. You were close to victory.
I came in 3rd place, motherfucker.
Whack.
Shoot to me.
Mato. What's Mato?
You wanna play some DMZ?
What? How to play DMZ?
On Call of Duty.
You've got gas
Oh, is that new game, She Fire 6?
Hmm?
Is that new game, She Fire 6?
Yeah, it's supposed to be coming out.
It is out. I don't know if Taka could beat me in the game.